Hey guys, I just picked up the brand new 2014 Fisher Price release of the Thomas Wooden Railway Lumberyard Waterfall Adventure Set. Now, I know a lot of you guys, including myself, were really anticipating this release, so let's dive on in, no pun intended, and take a look.
Oh yeah!
First thing to note before I open the box is, wow, Mattel really nailed the artwork and presentation here, as it's truly captivating and mesmerizing. I mean, the pictures speak for themselves, but we all know that it's what's in the packaging that truly matters, and that's a shame, as I've reviewed quite a few of the 2014 items that sure presented themselves nicely, but eventually fell short of glory on the inside. In the box, we're presented with a standard Tomas. I've got about 50 of these in my collection now, just from 2014 alone. It would be nice to see a unique face or a special themed Logging Loco style Thomas. We also get a standard blue cargo car with an included cargo that shows some saw blades. Yeah. And there's also this unique crane for loading the cargo. Some plastic connecting ramps and stands, some more plastic, which includes a cargo container as well as a piece of plastic detailed like logs that work as a guide rail on those Thomas intense turns. Oh yeah. We then proceed to get a box of wooden railway track and this very detailed one-sided hill. Then the highlight of the set would be this piece, the waterfall itself. Now, before I get to the negatives, let's take a look at the positives. I mentioned earlier, but man, did they do a great job on the look and feel here, as this destination is loaded with fabulous artwork to make you feel like you're at a real lumber yard. So, props to Mattel on getting this right. Now, to the not so good part. I don't think that's grammatically correct. Oh well. So, this is a minor gripe, but where's the detail in the cargo container? I mean, we basically get an orange piece of plastic, but wait, didn't the box clearly depict detail here? Yeah, it did, and it's these kinds of false advertisements that companies can clearly get away with. It was obviously cheaper to create a plastic mold without a design here, and it slightly irks me, as I would expect more from the Thomas Wooden Railway. Another bummer of a wummer is that the back of the destination is bland and lacking detail, so this can create a slight issue, as it will definitely be seen on most wooden layouts, and for $140 US, I'd expect a bit more for my money here. Finally, and this is where the ultimate fail occurred for me, this set just didn't seem to work at all. At least not as advertised, that is, and I really wanted it to be good. But let me explain myself. The idea behind the set is to have Thomas adventure along and around the set, eventually climbing a hill and running over saw blades that trigger logs to disconnect and travel down a waterfall to eventually create a path where Thomas can then drive over them. Sure sounds great and cool and all, but my logs just wouldn't dislodge. I thought I might have done something wrong, and I tried making sure I was on level ground, but ultimately I kept failing. Then to my surprise, I saw another video with the exact same problem. So after further investigation, it seems as though when you reset the waterfall, there is a weakness here. You need to push down slightly here to make sure that you reset it properly. The blades need to protrude enough to activate once they are traveled over in order to release the logs, but then I couldn't get them to travel all the way down to create the lower track, so I can pretty much conclude that my Lumberyard Waterfall Adventure set doesn't work, at least for me. Or I'm completely doing something wrong here. I'd like to know in the comment section below. However, on the box it clearly is advertising for 3+, and the last time I checked, I met that criteria. I don't feel like this should be so difficult, but it truly was for me. I truly wanted this to be the set of 2014, but for me, it just didn't quite meet that criteria. Thanks for watching.